Hello Leo and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for September the 1st through to the 15th. So we have moved into Virgo season and you should be nicely solar charged after being in through your season, ready to... What I'm kind of getting for you is that you're taking a leap of faith, taking a huge leap this fortnight. So that feels really important. There is also a full moon occurring in the sign of Pisces, which happens on 11th, give or take a day, depending on where you are in the world. So you might want to check that time for your time zone. But this is a time, you know, the full moon in Pisces is a very highly intuitive moon, and it may be a time where you're more in tune with other people, but it also might be a confusing time where you're not sure what's yours and what's theirs. So it's an interesting energy to come up. But I just got this image of a lion, big lion taking this big leap. And I'm like, ooh, okay, what's Leo up to this fortnight? So let's get you some cards coming through. Having said that, oh, there's a lot here, too many here, but they are saying to read all of them. So we've got 8 of Acorns, energy results, 3 of Feathers, release recovery. Let go of things that you've poured a lot of time and effort and energy into and they're just not working out. It's like, let it go. That's kind of what I'm getting you. There's a new focus that's coming through. The 3 of Shells, playfulness and bliss, something new to celebrate, something new for you to do, something new for you to jump into, quite literally. So follow the energy of playfulness and bliss. Let go of anything that's been kind of disappointing or just hasn't been working for whatever reason. And yeah, just regain that energy back. We also have the High Priestess, intuition, sacred knowledge. So this is where the moon is starting to come in. And the 10 of Feathers, recovery and transformation. Interesting, because both of these are where you have something's been revealed to you where you've said no to something, let something go. This is closing a chapter, closing a door, a bit like this 3 of Feathers, release, recovery. It's like, boom, it's done, it's over, not doing that anymore, or that chapter is over, finished. So the High Priestess is showing you this. There's some sort of, something's being revealed to you that is either helping you shut that door and say no to that, or the High Priestess is revealing to you what it is that you need to say no to at this moment in time. The 10 of Feathers, recovery and transformation, you know, this beautiful, yeah, it's really potent energy, actually. It's a little bit phoenix rising. Something is rising up out of the ashes, but it's like you need to let something go in order for you to rise again and take that leap that we see that beautiful lion doing. So yeah, very exciting. The High Priestess is sometimes the secret keeper, the secret revealer. And so it's kind of next to the 10 of Feathers where something perhaps is shown to you, a secret or something that was held under the surface, that was kind of there but is only being shown to you at this moment in time for whatever reason because they want you to let go of this energy, which is really important. But it's like you're shedding a new skin. You're kind of stepping into, this is part of that bigger energy that I've been seeing for you, Leo, actually, is that, you know, stepping into the new you. There's a more shedding that's coming in, and then you're stepping into more of the lion. So you're able to take those new leaps into these new leaps of faith because it's kind of like trying something new, which feels really fantastic. So let's see what's shifting for you, Leo. And Leo, I just wanted to let you know that this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising, and always recommend to watch all 3 of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Leo. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading. And Leo, I'm very excited to announce that I've opened up to some new services, some new readings, and also to one-on-one healings. So if you're interested in that, please check out the link in the description box below. Okay, so what's shifting and changing for you this week? What's shifting and changing for you? I feel like there's some love coming into some old energy. There's some love and healing coming for some old energy that you're releasing that could have been wounding you or holding you back, which is why you're releasing that. And they can be old belief systems around yourself because this is the new you emerging here. So letting go of something old that you believe to be true or something that you can't. They're showing the words can't. Leo thought they can't do this. You couldn't do this. And now you're changing that dialogue and going, yes, I can. I can do it. So what is shifting and changing? We have I was about to split the deck because I'm like, it's not coming out. Pentacle 5, Venus, Taurus. Okay, fantastic. This is where there's been some sort of disappointment on the material realm, where something just either hasn't worked out. Maybe you haven't made it. Something hasn't been as successful as you would have liked. It is something that potentially is not resonating anymore. The 5 of Pentacles is where you're kind of, again, walking away from old energies, old belief systems, old people, even old forms of income, where you're like, right, that just, not working. So the Pentacle 5, I think it's really positive that is shifting here with the Venus-Taurus energy that comes through. And it's making room for things that you do love, for self-belief, for stepping into the new you. So, very exciting. This is very potent and powerful energy. The fact that so many cards came out for you, Leo. Again, it's just this sense of, they're showing me that throughout your solar return, when the sun was in Leo, the Leo season, and we had all this energy hitting the sign of Taurus with that triple conjunction that happened at the start of August, which was also in Leo season, which was all these really high vibrational light codes hitting the earth, opening everybody up to new consciousness. This is part of like the sun hitting you. They're showing me the sun coming in and just connecting into your vibrancy, connecting into your aura, connecting into your body, connecting into your energetic system, and helping revitalize it so that these energetic upgrades, this high vibrational light codes and energy can come in and be processed and attached and be a part of it, just integrate into your system. And so this kind of shedding of the skin is just that those old energies are just no longer needed for you anymore. And they can actually, it's almost like a dissolving, like they can't exist now that this has been, you've got this super boost of like an energetic upgrade that's occurred. Interesting. The 6 of Cups. So we're looking at the past here, crossed by the Empress again. I feel like it's like you're revisiting old disappointments, things that didn't work in the past, and going, right, why didn't it work? That was the old me, and this is not the new me. So you've had a lot going on, new things that are coming in, very open and curious mind coming through here. Had a big think about some things, but there's some big decisions that are coming in that potentially cutting you from energies of the past that's coming through here. Look at this transformation. We were saying the Phoenix rising, beautiful transformative energy here coming through for you, Leo. And beautiful, the Ace of Cups, the birth of love and healing. We absolutely love it. Could come in quite quickly as well. That could be new love, new relationship. This is you. You're breaking free, Leo, of limitations, limited ways of thinking, the cage that you might have built for yourself with this 8 of Swords. It's like, you're freeing yourself from old energies. And this, I feel like it's a very personal thing that's occurring for you. So the 6 of Cups represents the past. So the fact that that's come in as the main energy is like we are very much looking towards the past of what hasn't worked, what no longer resonates. And I know we've kind of already talked about that. But the 6 of Cups energy crossed by the Empress. The Empress is where, they're wanting you to bring like... It's like the Empress energy wants to bring the harvest, but it's like the harvest didn't come. The result didn't come in. It was a fertile space, and it could have felt like lost or missed opportunities. It could have felt like disappointments. It could have felt like you were hard on yourself. And the universe is just saying, let that all go. For whatever reason, it doesn't even matter for what reasons things didn't work out in the past, because a huge reset button has been hit now. And it's like, boom, gone. And, the lessons have been learnt. There's lessons and things that you can learn from that, but it also may just be it's time to let that go. So in your conscious mind, we've got the King of Swords. This is the King of Air. And this is wanting to have a really, really clear head, make some really clear, good decisions. It's very emotionally detached. It's very much step back, observe, logically look at the situation, what needs to happen here. And the King of Swords does cut ties. So, but it also is about making some really, really strong, defining, even life-defining decisions here at this moment in time. is kind of what I'm getting here, life-defining moments. So the King of Swords is like a strategy, a plan. It's very, like I said, rational, even ruthless. So it's like, this works. Yes, I want to bring this in. Yes, that hasn't been working. Cut. It's kind of quite, there's a ruthlessness to it. But this is what's necessary that's coming through here with this King of Swords energy. Now, this with the Eight of Swords next to it, the King of Swords represents Aquarius, and the Eight of Swords is very Saturnian. So Saturn is in Aquarius at this moment in time. It will be opposing the Leo energy, as you know that Saturn is Aquarius is your opposite sign. So this is the Saturn and Aquarius energy that's coming in your conscious mind that, you know, all Leos have been working with in various forms. And Saturn in Aquarius, interestingly, wants you to think outside of the box, to rework structures in your life, things that have been limiting you, and to step outside of that. And because now's the time is ripe to actually put some of those things into action. So you're potentially doing a lot of things differently, or doing a lot of new things, taking leaps of faith that there's this kind of inner confidence that comes through with it as well, or just like a belief, which is really lovely. So at the base, we've got the Ten of Cups. This is happiness, okay, which is really beautiful. This is what's happening deep down. And, you know, the Six of Cups are also saying is an energy of wanting to bring harmony into relationships as well. So the Ten of Cups, ultimately, I think that is potentially the thing that is like the number one, the first layer of energy that I see that you're working with here with this. There's a multiple of layers of stepping into this new version of you, walking away from these limitations, past limitations, and stepping into this expansion and freedom that's coming through with this, that's been called to you on this high energetic level. But the first thing that is kind of like guiding you and directing you is around what makes you happy and what brings harmony into your life and your relationships. And that's the first kind of guiding step with this. So that's an interesting thing to come through. In the recent past, we've got the Four of Swords. This is having a big think. The fact that you've come in as the Hermit as well, I would say that there's a lot of things that you've been processing, especially on a mind-body connection kind of energy. I mean, the Hermit energy is the card of Virgo. And I'm just skipping forward because both of these are the energies of taking some time out to think. And so that seems to have been a really, really important. There's just, been a lot to think about and process. So that's what's happened in the recent past, the Four of Swords. Maybe you're shifting and changing. The Four of Swords is like the storyteller as well, so that it can represent a mindset shift of sorts. But it's also like maybe you're shifting and changing the narratives with the way that you've been thinking. There's been opportunities around being able to shift and change that. And potentially you've been able to shift and change the outcome of your story, where you see your story going. So yeah, interesting. In the near future, so much going on inside your mind, and that's kind of where what I'm getting is that these light codes came in and connected with you energetically, and because it was, like I said, your solar return, it made it easier in a way, gave it like more of a boost. But now it's a process of it integrating. Now that we're in Virgo season, we're in the earth energy, it's about integrating these energies down. Whatever you got, your little soul boost that occurred in your season, integrating it down into your conscious mind. So, and making sense of things, perhaps getting organized with it as well. But the Page of Swords energy is about just having an open and curious mind. There's information coming to you, news coming, solutions coming, there's things coming to you. So it's about having a very, very open and curious mind with this Page of Swords and working with some new ideas that are coming in, which is kind of, breaking free of old ways of thinking and limitations. So I love that you've come in as the Hermit, because it's actually, you're integrating. We always work with the season that we're in, and we are in Virgo season. So I think because this energy feels like it's, it could be integrating in and in a good place. It's able to work with this very grounded energy. And this is the sage energy, the Hermit. It's about just taking some time out to gain some kind of wisdom, to really work out, what's going on for you. What does your future look like? What is the future path? And it's going in and connecting into your body and assessing the mind-body connection. So if you're doing that, then you're connecting into those light codes as well, because that's what's connected through your body and your energetic system. So we have the energy around you is the Death card, which is the card of transformation. So there's transformation everywhere at this moment in time. Everything is transforming. Other people could be transforming, opportunities to transform. But it's also heralds a major ending. The Death card is a culling as well. It does require you to cull things. It's like winter, where things are dying and ending in order to create space for the new, for the spring. So I feel like you're in this transition phase, if we want to kind of say metaphorically in between seasons, that you kind of, there's a lot of things that you kind of seeing have been in the winter of their life, you know, the winter of the energy that you have been working with, and you no longer need it anymore because, yeah, like quite literally, we saw that big lion springing forth, taking this big leap of faith. There's this energy of, just the sun. So they're kind of saying it's not spring, it's summer. So it's like the winter, the things that are wintry there are kind of dissolving and disappearing because they're melting. So anyway, big metaphor. I don't know if that made a lot of sense, but it's basically things are, old energies are being culled and transforming here, and major endings are occurring here in bigger cycles. So hopes and fears, we've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is, you know, what you're building towards. This is achievement. This is achievement, security. This can also represent a legacy of sorts. So the Ten of Pentacles is really just wanting to kind of get to where you want to get to at this moment in time. So yeah, the Ten of Pentacles can be bringing a lot of security and stability into your world at this moment. Can be around family as well. So in terms of the outcome, we've got this Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords. This is beautiful coming in here for you, Leo, because this is the birth of something. We saw the Death card heralds the ending. You've done a lot of letting go, saying no to things, releasing things, not doing that anymore. It's created the space for this beautiful thing to birth. And if we've got, it's coming in with this Ten of Cups down at the base there, that is coming in with happiness, love, healing, and new ways of feeling about things. Something beautiful is birthing on an emotional level. And so it could be you feeling quite emotional around this, but it's just bringing in something that's going to make you happy. So making way for this new energy, new cycles of happiness that come through. And with that Knight of Swords next to it, this and could actually be healing as well. With that Knight of Swords next to it, this could come in really fast, faster than you think, but it also has this sense of determination, like I'm determined to nurture this new feeling or these feelings that I want to be having here. So it's like you're on the quest for the Holy Grail, quite literally here with the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Like I know what fulfills me, I know what makes me happy, and I'm on the search for that, and I want to nurture it and, you know, allow it to birth and allow it to grow in my life, which is really beautiful. So yeah, it's a lovely energy to come through here, Leo, which is absolutely beautiful. And I kind of feel like what they're saying is this Ace of Cups is kind of you. It represents you, the birth of something beautiful inside of you. So this is your affirmation card, because it could also be to do with work. The fact it says, my work is deeply fulfilling. Now, what they're saying is the work is not only like your work as in like you go off work and career. It's just the work that you're doing in life just by being you in general. The how you're working, how things are working in your world. And so your work is kind of like your sole purpose in a way as well, which is interesting. It says, today I give my best to that which I do, knowing that when one experience is complete, I'm led to even more fulfilling and rewarding experiences. So that's it. I mean, we're seeing definitely an ending, and then we see you being led towards the Ace of Cups, even more fulfilling and rewarding experience. So that's really fantastic. And I kind of just keep getting a clean slate, like let go of any kind of blame, disappointment, things didn't work out, anything like that. This is just all brand new, like a clean slate here, which is really fantastic. Okay, we have the electric guitar as your, I want to move this here so I can look at it. Your electric guitar as your beautiful little charm coming in. Okay, I immediately got the sense of things are about to amp up, things are about to get electric, things are about to get a whole heap more powerful and yet louder. They're kind of showing me Uranus here, the planet that rules electricity and like lightning. So I just get that the voltage is amping up here, quite literally. Interesting. And I feel like this is to do with not only it's happening with you energetically, but the messages you're getting, because we've got the High Priestess here, messages from the sacred knowledge and your intuition that's coming through with this. And also in terms of just where you see yourself going, this Knight of Swords is kind of like something going on inside your mind, the electricity going on inside your mind, where you suddenly feel like this quest of determination, like zzz, this is like, it's kind of like you got plugged in and went, zzz, this is where I'm going now. So this is kind of, if this is emotions as well, the Ace of Cups can represent new relationship or new feelings within a relationship. It just gets boom, electrified and amped up. But I do get that there's a lot going through in terms of changes to the electrical circuitry inside your body and brain. So this is part of the upgrade. So it kind of feels like I feel like I've got more energy, like boom, zzz. Suddenly I'm kind of plugged in to the universe. I'm plugged into that higher vibration. I'm plugged into you, like to me, to you, to your own energy, your soul energy, more of that source and soul energy that's coming through. So yeah, it feels electric. There could be electrifying things like brilliant downloads that are coming through your mind. There could be electrifying connections and feelings that could be happening. It feels very exciting as well. So yeah, interesting. Fascinating reading, Leo. So that's it. That's your reading. So I'm going to take it over to the extended reading now, where we are going to look at what is coming in the near future and the future beyond. We're going to go further down the track because it's saying have an open and curious mind. There's new things and new people, new feelings coming through that they're wanting you to kind of go down and explore. And these doors could open, or these energies could open up quite quickly for you. There's something very beautiful birthing. You're kind of plugged in now. So, released a lot of the old, stepped out of limitations, past limitations. And so where's this all going? It's like you've shed that skin. Where's this all going? And it just feels like, whoa, okay, where does the universe take you next? So that's all in the extended reading. We're also going to look at the best way to manage this energy because, it just feels like there's this intense high vibration that you're working with here. So it's really great to work out how to do that to bring the best results. And yeah, any other intuitive messages or clarifiers that you need. So that's all in the extended reading. Love it if you come over, Leo. The link is in the description box below. And yeah, if you're interested in the new readings that I have to offer and the one-on-one healings, that's also link is in the description box below as well. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Leo, love to hear how this is resonating. Please leave a comment and also please like, subscribe and share if you think this will help somebody. And take care, Leo.